I tried beating Pokemon's hardest challenge in one sitting. Big mistake. 2.6 million views.
I content day at OpTic office. 18K. Welcome back to another episode of the Flycast.
Who actually, I hope you do care.
Someone does care. Every single episode someone watches and they hear us say that, they think, I care.
I care.
And in fact, it's episode, and they know.
And they know.
What are we at? Are we at 200? We have to be past 200, right?
I don't think we're past 200.
How are we not past 200? It's been 8 years.
Because you fell off the face of the earth for a year. I started TST. You were not around, and then that was going on for 2 years. Then you
were we not consistent in the beginning, or were we consistent?
And then
in the
you
beginning?
Rehabilitated, and then we got things back on track, and it was on your channel for 6 months, and then we moved to the OpTic channel, and then once we moved to the OpTic channel, then we became consistent.
This girl in my apartment said, my godmother wants me to write a paper for her because she's like randomly taking classes in college.
Okay.
She was like, will you help me write this paper? And I'm like, fuck no. I was like, what is it about? She was like, substance abuse. I was like, I could help.
I can help write the
I was
paper.
like, of all fucking things. Just like, and then she finished, will you proofread my paper? I was like, I could do that. Let's see what you're talking about.
Let's do it. Let's do a content piece where everyone in OpTic has to write an essay.
Nah. I would just not do it. Be like, yeah, I fail. I know. Give me an F.
Oh, no.
It would be interesting to see, like sit down, actually try. Like, all of our smart viewers, they go to college.
Yeah.
They did good in high school. They work in the real world and actually provide to society.
Yeah.
So,
some of them.
So, most of the Flycast viewers, at least.
Everyone named Kyle.
They don't?
They don't.
Yeah, probably not.
They're just fucking around.
But it would be funny to see if they sat us down and were like, all right, actually try. And, write this as if you were going to, you're trying to pass the class. You need an A to pass the class. Try your best. People wouldn't try their best, but it kind of would be funny just to see,
I feel like I would put a lot into it.
She was telling me about it, and then she was like, so I don't even know if it's an intro, but then the thesis, and then and I was just like, holy shit, you're already it's already too much. I don't remember the format of how a paper is supposed to be written.
Yeah, how do you
it was a
start
5-page paper, and I was like, I don't know.
What would your hook be to a paper?
I could read it. She emailed it to me to read.
How do you start a paper? It's been so long.
Titled "The Destructive Effects of Substance Abuse."
Okay.
Just emailed to me.
Fuck yeah.
That's just where my life is. There's just some random girl in my apartment. Substance abuse is. This is the first sentence.
Okay.
Substance abuse is something that affects so much more than just the person struggling with it. It is an issue that is continuing to grow in the world. It might start as a personal issue, but it always spreads into the lives of people closest to the ones struggling, especially the family. Today, drug and alcohol use has become even more common, and the negative effects are extremely damaging. It affects families emotionally, financially, spiritually, and when someone is dealing with addiction. However, even with all of this, there is still hope for change and healing.
That's a pretty good hook.
That's
pretty good.
I guess it's what is this change? What's going to be next?
Yeah.
In simple terms, substance abuse is dependency and addiction to substances such as illegal drugs, prescription medication, and alcohol. Often creates health issues with the law, and damaging effects on relations. But even just it's just worded properly, makes sense.
Some smart shit,
details, and just on some smart shit.
Yeah.
You should see. So I've had deals with, and I'm about to put my next CC's video out. But you should see my emails to them.
Yo, is this good?
Yeah. Like, it's not
DIS.
Their
Yo,
email.
is this good?
Yeah, DIZ. Yo, is this good? Good with fucking.
I really rock with the Parmesan.
Let me know what y'all like. CHALL or
Let me
what
know what y'all think. Yeah.
Yeah, my emails even with. I just like, why? Why do I have to? They know what I'm saying. They're not idiots.
I think I'm the same. I mean, I don't. What's up with this? But at the end of the day, like,
nah. Y'all think CC's fucking with this?
I'll watch what like Shay does and like what Ice does, like when they talk to people, and then I'll watch what like Hector does.
Yeah.
Two totally
like
different
in
vibes.
person.
Yeah, in person or even
like in a meeting,
even on meetings, on calls, or even in email chains. Like I've been on email chains with Hector, and they're 3-month-long email chains. Hector will reply to one of them and say yes, and like that's it. Yeah. But he's obviously in a position where he can do it. But I think some people, I think it keeps like those corporate people like on the edge of their seats. Like when somebody like Banks is in the room or somebody like Hector's in the room, where it's like, that there's no jargon coming out of him. It's just like, this is how I feel. This is like, this is what we're doing.
Weird sort of extra words and sentences to.
There's a space to like show your intelligence, but then there's also like people that are like overdoing it, and you're like, you're just doing it just to do it.
It's so weird how that like became a thing. Like it's not even like professionalism. There's like it's just the corporate verbatim verbiage, the corporate verbiage that they be using, and just how they. It's all very strange to me. Obviously, I never had to deal with it because I've gotten everything dealt or just handed to me in life, and it's just simply been a breeze, and I'm not appreciative of it. And if anyone out there is listening, they would be doing better than what I am in my shoes, and they would take way more advantage of this and be super successful.
But they would not have tattoos on their neck.
And they wouldn't have 109. They would have fucking choked.
They
on the
definitely would have missed. They would have missed shots.
It's two big factors.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, they're the losers.
At the end of the day, you can't be me. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of the Flycast. Today's a special episode. Our friend Hitch has finally made the announcement. I don't know how much you want to talk about this.
I would love to
I don't know
talk about it,
how much there is. We'll see. But our friend Hitch is finally having a baby. He's finally.
We're pregnant,
Clap
man.
It up, audience.
Pregnant.
Matt Craig.
Pregnancy, man. I was all up in that shit.
I was wondering. I was like, how'd you get her pregnant?
It was like.
I'm about to. Oh fuck! I'm gonna.
And now the beauty of life.
Now the beauty of life. Man.
It's funny. You were like the first. I think you were the first person I told. Like,
do you remember I remember it. I wonder if this is that's gonna be one of the moments where I remember. Like, there's certain weird moments in your life that you just always remember.
Yeah.
I wonder if. Because I told someone else about how the conversation went. And I remember it's like 11 p.m. I get a FaceTime from you. And like, I always think the worst. So it's like my heart drops. But I'm in my bed and I answer. I'm in my bed, answer. And you're like, I don't know. I don't know the exact conversation. But you're just like, hey, man. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And I think your first question was, are you high right now? And I was like, yeah.
I can tell how you answer.
Yeah, so like whatever you say, just know like I'm a little on edge right now. And then I forget what you said, but then you told me, and I was just like, oh my god! Like it's not. I don't think that was a thought in my head.
Yeah,
that's what you were gonna say.
I assumed it wasn't. Well, like the thing that you learn or you're always told is like, don't tell people too early, because like if you tell people, like there's a lot of complications that can happen in the first 12 weeks, and the complications don't go away, but in the first 12 weeks, there's a lot of complications that could happen. So you're not supposed to tell people, like in like a lighthearted like.
Right.
But Alexis, obviously, I told my mom. Alexis told her mom, but she also told her sister, or her half sister, and just to have somebody like along for the ride.
In the know.
Yeah, not. Because like also if something did happen, you want somebody to be like, yo, like this happened, like, and they would be like, I'm sorry, not in like let's tell everybody.
Yeah.
And so she had told her half sister, and I was like, well, shit, I want to have somebody like that. And so right there, we were having that conversation, and I just pulled my phone out and FaceTimed you, like right there, and put the phone up. And there's like 5 pregnancy tests on the table. And
oh yeah, that's how you told me. You were like, hey man, and I think you picked one up.
I was like, can I show you something? And you were like, yeah. And I just did this, and you went, what the fuck?
Yeah. I was like, no, I don't even think I had the camera on me. I was just like, fucking threw it across the room. Like,
yeah, this shit was crazy.
God.
I was like, nuts, right?
I feel like I wasn't prepared to be like that happy for you.
Yeah.
Because like I've had many friends have kids.
Yeah.
And like Seth having his kid, it was cool.
Yeah.
I've had hometown friends have kids, and I never gave a shit about kids. Like I want kids of my own, but for whatever reason, I think it's because the first OpTic house, we meet each other and then just like instantly click, and then we're just BFFs in the Scuff house, and we've just been really, really close over the years. And so it was almost like after high school, you kind of lose touch with some friends, and then you find out they're pregnant.
Yeah.
So it's like not. But with you, it seems like I was like always kind of in the mix, and like seeing you go from 23 to 32 or something.
Yeah. No, it's
like
been
I was
nuts.
I just saw like your whole. It was kind of weird, just like being beside someone, their whole.
Yeah, you see the ups and downs.
Man,
right.
They're rising to being a grown man, and then they have a kid. I think it just like hit different.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh my God, like I can't wait to. Have you revealed the gender?
Yeah, it's a boy.
Okay,
it's a boy. I don't know if we technically have, but I mean, on the streams, on stream, like
I was
literally
gonna say in the video, did it?
No. Well, she on her video, we did like separate videos just because we have like 2 totally separate audiences. But now we're doing everything together, obviously. But she put like a blue. What's up, man?
Yeah. That's us.
Working hard as fuck. Yeah. No, nah, but sorry, man.
He can't.
Hex just asked if I wanted to join in Mexico City. And I just said no.
You're busy next week.
Yeah, busy next week.
Also, it's like not everyone's as hype as Mexico City as Hex is. I don't think that's Mexican. Number one. Yeah. I don't think that's everyone's like number one.
If I was like, yo, how many of y'all want to go to Greenville, North Carolina?
Oh, Fayetteville? Vietnam.
Y'all want to go to Fayetteville? Let's go.
Maybe, actually.
No, but yeah. What was I saying before?
Baby boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Alexis put on, or she had like a little like what is it? What is it? Easel? What do you paint on when you dip the paint? I think it's an easel.
I think so.
Weasel is not weasel. Is an animal.
I think.
She put her, and it's all blue. So
okay.
like. But
in her video, she did that.
Yeah.
Her announcement.
Her announcement video. So, yeah, man, it's been fun, bro. It's been a little interesting because she's type 1 diabetic, so we have like diabetes appointments, and then we also have pregnancy appointments. So there's kind of a mixture between all of those. So that's been if you're wondering why I've been back and forth so often lately, shout out to Frontier Airlines. They have the most godlike pass ever. It's called the Go Pass or something like that. You pay like $370 for 2 years, and then if you buy a flight 24 hours in advance, the flights are like $20. So I've been flying.
Can you just fly anywhere then?
Anywhere. Like, where do you want to go?
I might have to say I wanted to go to Colorado.
Frontier.
For 2 years?
Yeah, for like a year and a half.
Say I want to go to Colorado next week.
All right, so let's go from let's
do me and Bay.
Well, she has to have the pass as well. Colorado. How do you spell
COLORADO? Colorado.
It doesn't look like there's Colorado. Hold on. The fuck?
That doesn't exist.
Yeah, Colorado doesn't exist on Frontier. Denver? Yeah, Denver. Okay, let's go to Denver. And then we book it for what? We book it for tomorrow. And
I
then
don't want to go to Denver.
Denver, Colorado.
Oh. I'll go.
So then you put in nonstop Go Wild Pass, $16.
What the fuck?
Tomorrow, 520 to 645. $16 for basic fare, $50 for economy.
I'm just gonna go to like where my friends live, so I don't gotta pay like hotel.
Yeah. So there it is. The Go Wild Pass.
I might have to start using that.
So
That'd be a really good like, yo, let me come visit for the vlog.
Yeah. That's kind of
thing.
That's kind of the
And just stay with them, vlog a little bit, and then dip out.
Yeah, just dip out.
Do you earn points?
Yeah, I just got
like flight miles.
Just got silver today
for Frontier though.
For Frontier, yeah.
But is that a flex?
It's no, it's not a flex. No.
But eventually, a Frontier might get you. What if you wanted to go to somewhere like exotic or like international?
I don't know about international.
Like try like Mexico.
Mexico, yeah.
Mexico City.
Let's do Mexico City.
Then back to the baby.
Let's go Mexico City. Mexico City, and then we'll hit search, and then no Go Wild Pass for Mexico City. So maybe it's only within the states.
Oh, okay.
But a flight to Mexico City on Frontier is $280 tomorrow. So
you know how much my flight was to Mexico City?
Yeah, I think you told me it was $1,000.
It's like $1,300. It was not. It was like either $1,200. I think it was like $1,250. But the original ticket was like $900. Plus, then you gotta pay for like a check-in bag.
Yeah.
And there's like you can't refund it if something happened, but whatever. So it was basically gonna be $1,000 anyways. So then I bought business class. Hex fuck, he might hear this before the pod, but Hex doesn't know. But I bought the seat beside him. Like he thinks I'm somewhere in the back.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get on the plane and just be like, I'm gonna just sit here. Just say like, just tell. Or like I don't know. Like, bro, what the fuck? Get the fuck. Yeah.
Like no. Like we'll switch or something.
Yeah. Let me get your seat. Come on, man. I'm gonna shit my pants. I don't know. But yeah, it was only like a couple hundred more just to upgrade to business class.
Yeah.
There and back. But it's still, the fucking flight was just still stupid expensive. And I bought it like 3 weeks ago. How's it so? I should have just went on Frontier.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can refund my shit and then just save $1,000.
Yeah, probably. You could probably do that
with Frontier.
Yeah, just get a Frontier flight. All you got to do is download. The only difference between Frontier and like regular, what I've come to learn is like you just download. Like there's no Wi-Fi. And then you got to like pay for the drinks. Like if they bring snacks, you got to pay for it.
But like I feel like if I went to, there's a website called like cheaptickets.com. If I go to cheaptickets.com, I type in like I want to go to Mexico City these days to these days. I don't think that Frontier price of like $200 some would not pop up. Do I need like the fucking app or something? Maybe?
I don't know. I just looked it up straight on the app.
Because maybe I just did American Airlines just to fly with everyone else.
Yeah, American's I flew American for 10 years. It's so expensive, bro. Yeah. It's so expensive. But I mean, it's good now. So that's why, if you were wondering why we were doing the Minecraft shit and the Zoom call, Flycast, that is why. But hopefully with this,
you would fly here, do content, and then fly back.
Yeah.
Then when you had to do content, say you had it on a Tuesday, you'd fly back on like a Monday.
Yeah. So we've gotten into a good spot now where like. James can be like, "Yo, can you be here Tuesday?" And I'm like, "Yep, I'll be there." Fly in
$40 later, $28 later.
Fly in Monday, get in and fly out. Fly out on Thursday. So we're still trying to, we're trying to make it balance. All of her diabetes and pregnancy doctors are stationed in Arizona. That's where her insurance is. So that's what we're doing right now. So we're still making it work. Still, it's still fun. We're having a blast. It's been cool to get to know her as like an expecting mother. This is a totally different side of a person. Yeah.
Oh, right now I'm sure it's just a bundle of joy.
Yeah. So, bro, she already likes the kid more than me. And like, it's crazy to see. Yeah.
Fuck off.
It's crazy to see, because like, I think as like a guy, as like a man, like I'm only thinking about her, like especially with her being type 1 and like I'm only thinking about her. She is only thinking about the kid. Like that's like her only thought. So it's like a fun little dynamic.
Was it always her like dream to be a mom?
Yeah.
Like
yeah. I don't know about always, but over the last couple of years, yeah. It was a thought of like, you know, we got engaged and then we were like, you know, how are we going to do this wedding thing? And in her mind, I think she was like, let's do the baby thing.
Yeah,
like,
fuck a wedding.
And so I mean,
she said that before too. Like, I don't think she's cares. She doesn't want the big wedding.
Yeah, she's not like a huge big wedding person.
Yeah.
Especially as we've gotten older.
I feel like she's kind of like me in a way.
Probably. In certain aspects, you guys are similar.
Certain social aspects of like.
You guys are very different in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're like each other, but I think in some like social dynamics, we're like, I'd rather, because even myself, like, even if I get married, I wouldn't mind just like doing it with like me, the woman, and like my mom.
Yeah, right.
And then we just like, because it's just it's not a big. It is a big deal, but it's not like like I feel like I'm doing it for me to show you like my love for you.
Yeah,
I want
to.
I'm promising myself to you that I want to. This isn't like a big celebration for everyone else.
Yeah, right. No, I feel like also as you get older, like I went to a ton of weddings when I was like 22, because all of my friends, you know, Southern Christian conservative people, they all wait till they're married. They all, you know, they do things by the book. They find a girlfriend, date her for 3 years. As soon as they get out of college, they get married. Then they move in together, family, kids. It's like bam, bam, bam. And I had like, you know, I have like 6 friends like that, and I went to all their weddings. And then you kind of get to like the people that are kind of like us, where it's like once we make it to like 32, like everyone's already married and has kids. So like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Going to Vegas and getting, I mean, we still might go to Vegas and get married, but it's a little different, I think.
Yeah. What are we doing having a big sort of celebration somewhere and paying tens, hundreds of $100,000 for a wedding? It's like, I feel like we're at an age now to where it's just like, let's just get this shit done.
Bro, once you're 30, 31, 32, the thought of trying to pay $80,000 for a wedding,
dude,
is like, what do we do? Like, how about we don't do that?
Yeah. It doesn't even like,
like, how about we save that money?
Yeah, it is not needed unless like someone else is going to pay for it all.
Right.
But like, if that's not the case, I'm like, fuck that. Not doing that.
Right. But
what was, all right. So from the very beginning, how did you find out? Or what was it like finding out? I mean, obviously you take a test and you find out.
Yeah. Alexis went to like a concert with her mom, and when she got back, she was like, "Yeah, I was feeling a little weird at the concert," and she said, "I mean, she's sick all the time, so like it was like really nothing." I was like, "Okay, well, whatever." And she was like, "It was like my stomach was, I don't feel sick, but I was feeling like shocks," and I was like, "All right." Then she was like, "I know this sounds weird, but I think maybe we should maybe I should take a test." I was like, "Okay." So we went to the store, took a test.
So y'all were like trying.
Not really trying.
Just like not trying to like not.
Low key, it was a low key. I hit my first shot.
Damn.
Batting 1,000.
Swish.
Yeah, right. Nothing but net.
Okay.
Steph Curry.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, there's no way it was a one hit. You know what I mean? she was like, let's just try. And then so she took the test, and she had to have taken the test like the day it happened, because she has the video somewhere, but like there's the line, there's like the line.
Imagine though, that would be kind of cool if you had the video.
Like, this is the moment.
Yeah, it's right here. Look.
This is the magic. This is ground zero.
Do you feel like? Do you ever? All right, this might get weird.
Okay.
Have you ever like? Sometimes I'll be beaten off, and sometimes there'll be a nut to where I'm just like, and I'm like, that was a kid. Have you ever had one of the, or was it like that, or was it just like another day on the job?
No, it was not like that.
Okay.
It was not like No, I get what you're saying though. Like something that was just very strong.
Okay.
You think it was powerful?
Uh-huh.
No, it was not.
They better not cut this either. Remember
Matt's gonna cut this, bro.
We did why don't they allow this shit no more? Really quick.
This is fine. This is fine.
This is fine.
We were talking tummy cummy and stuff, and they cut it all
out. They cut all the good stuff.
Anyways.
Yeah, bro, they did. Fuck them.
Fucking.
Matt just doesn't. Matt told me he just doesn't want to text. His goal is to not get a text from Hex.
I just didn't feel like that was one of those moments, but
I don't know.
It's all good, man. Move
on. So she took the test, and she came downstairs. She took the test upstairs. She came downstairs, and I was like, I looked at her like, so, and she said, it said that there was an error, and I was like, an error, and she was like, yeah, and I was like, are you fucking lying to me right now? And she was like, well, I don't know what to say. She was like, because I can't tell. And so then I went upstairs and we were looking at it, and there's two lines. And obviously if the second line shows you're pregnant. So the first line was like dark. And the second line, like you had to like squint. I was like turning it and like putting it up to the light because it was there.
Yeah.
But it was like almost like a figment of your imagination. Like you had to like almost like train yourself to show that it was there. It was so light. And then I was leaving the next day to come here. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And so
let's go get another one.
Yeah. So we had 3. It comes in a pack of 3. So she took one, and then a couple hours later she took another, and it was still kind of there. And then the next morning, the day I flew out, she took another one. And as she took that one, it started to darken up a little. And I was like, holy shit. And then I came here for like 4 days. And during those 4 days...
I'm surprised you didn't cancel. There's no way I could have been on like... having that on my mind.
We still didn't know. Because...
I guess.
Because low-key... you know, we had been working out often. So like we didn't know if it was leftover. We didn't know if it was... We didn't know if it was real. Basically, we didn't know if it was legitimate or if it was like, you know, just like, you know, some side stuff.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how I hear what you're saying. I don't know how it works.
You're very personal.
But if I even just saw like the slight line, like my fucking stomach would go into my ass.
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, we're at a point where it's like, it's not like I'm surprised. Oh my God, how did this happen?
Yeah, but it's still like, I mean, maybe I've never felt it, so it's like I don't know what my reaction would be, but like, there's no way I could see that and then fly back here and fucking try to like.
Well, we just didn't know.
Just keep it inside.
And so as we're here, I think I can't even remember what Flycast it was, but the whole time I'm on the fly, like talking to you, like. I know that this is all happening, but I can't tell. I mean, I can't tell anyone, obviously.
I wonder what fly that was.
Yeah, we'd have to find it. See if you can see it in my face. But so the whole time, you know, we're texting back and forth. She got more while I was there, and she was telling me like, you know, it's getting darker. And then by the time I got back home, I mean, it was a full line.
So it takes a little bit to.
Yeah. So I was like, holy shit. And then we went to the doctor just to make sure everything was good. And
are you like in full belief at this point? Or are you like, well, maybe, what if the tests are like, or are you like, we're pregnant?
No, well, I think the first time it really hit was like, it's weird how the weeks work because the weeks kind of like go backwards a little bit. So by the time the line shows up, she's 3 weeks pregnant. Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm like, holy shit, this isn't week 1. This is already almost a month in. And then she missed her period, and then we went to the doctor, and then the doctor was like, yeah, you're pregnant. And she was like, do you want to see if we can see anything? Does the little belly thing, and it's like a blob in there, just like a little head and a little tiny oval body, and it's already like it's already doing this. It looks like a little amoeba. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I was like, yeah, I mean, it's real. It's right there.
Did you cry?
No, I haven't cried. I've cried twice, but I didn't cry then. You kind of cry. You kind of like, it hits you in like emotional waves.
Yeah.
It's mostly like when I found out I was having a son, because I was convinced it was a daughter.
Yeah.
I just think
I would think that for you as well.
Yeah, I just think I'm a girl dad. Like that's how I have. It's not how I've always thought, because I always wanted a son my whole life. But then when she was pregnant, I was like, it's gonna be a girl. I just know it is. And then it was a boy, and so I kind of and then you kind of have like you know, my thoughts, flashbacks, like thoughts with my dad, and then like, you know, what am I gonna do? Rate all this shit that I wish that my dad and I could have done, and then you start thinking that, and then I watch Ted Lasso, and then I'm crying. Yeah, so it's like that kind of stuff happens.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm so happy. Like I am thrilled, but like I said, my focus is all on her. Mm-hmm. So she's thrilled to be a mom, so she's crying all the time, and her emotions are, dude, her emotions are everywhere. It's crazy.
I've seen some of her videos online, and just like 7 takes on the intro.
Oh
just,
yeah. She's
Did she want a girl or a boy?
She kind of had the reverse effect. She wanted a girl her whole life, and then when she got pregnant, she was like, I think it's a boy, and I think I want a boy. Like I think that was her like thought. So she kind of had like the inverse of that. But
a mini Davis.
Yeah, man.
What if he has red hair?
I'm almost positive he's gonna have red hair because I have a red beard. My beard is a little reddish.
You seem your genetics seem changeable. Like they're not gonna.
Hell yeah!
Like you got weak ass genetics.
Thanks, man. Fuck yeah.
No, it's just like you said, it's like your beard's not like you're not like super dark. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like the and she's fucking red, pale.
Yeah, she's
full blown.
Yeah, she's as red as they get. Yeah.
So I feel like might see a dominant redhead come out.
Bro, it's something very exciting. You usually can't tell the gender based off of visuals until like week 18, something like that, week 19. Like
he had a little wiener already?
Bro, you can see his wiener at like 12 weeks.
He's about to be hung.
That's like my his dad. Boy. That's fucking my boy. He's going to come out and you're going to be like, oh my God.
Next week you're going to go in, you're going to be like, there it is. Doctor's like, that's his leg.
Like, are you sure?
But what's that? It's just like a... And the doctor's like, that might not be good.
Like we did one of the ultrasounds, and she was like, yeah, you usually can't tell, but she was doing this, she was like, oh, it's a boy though, and I was like, yeah, it fucking is.
Goddamn right. I already knew.
You know it's a boy.
It runs in
you can tell.
It runs in the family. I know where he gets it from.
So yeah, this shit's fun, man. It is a blast. It's a blast.
You got names in mind?
Yeah, I got some names.
You want to say them or no?
Master Chief is is an idea. Consort Radon Edwards is another idea.
Radon.
That's what I'm saying.
You would do some nerd shit too.
No,
I don't know if she would allow that though.
I've said
Radon kind of goes hard.
Radon, that's what I'm saying. John Snow, Edward. There's some interesting ones. There's Dave Walsh Edwards. No,
not that one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Shout out Walsh.
Shout out Walsh.
But I don't think you can just take Oh,
just
Dave Walsh.
Yeah.
Edwards. That would be kind of insane, though.
Could you imagine being Walshy? And I just tweet out, Dave.
He's not. You don't even tag him.
Don't
He's just
talk to him at all.
He's just scrolling.
He's just like, what the fuck?
He's scrolling, and it's a fucking picture of a redheaded child, freshly born with his name.
Random fucking.
Except he would just calmly respond and be like, "Congrats,
Just
to you."
thumbs up.
Yeah. Congrats to you both.
That's funny. Yeah, it's been a blast.
So how far along is it now?
16 weeks. 16 weeks.
16 weeks. How long does it take? What's 9 months?
40 weeks is the.
Damn.
Is the.
You're almost at the halfway point.
Yeah, almost there. So due date is around like second week of September. And yeah, so she first trimester, dude. People don't tell you that first trimester is hell for them.
Is it?
It's hell. You hear the term morning sickness. It's not morning. It's all day. It's 24-hour sickness.
Really?
Yeah. Like she would wake up. She would feel good for like an hour and a half, and then it was nausea the rest of the day.
Is it like it's not like you just get sick, puke, and then you're feeling better again? It's just like you're in the state of like
she only
like
puked.
you know that feeling when you like feel like you're gonna puke but it's not ready yet. You're just kind of sitting in that. It's just like that.
It's that. It's not the puking. She only puked. She's only thrown up 3 times. But she would just be like, and she's a very bouncy person. Like she'll do stuff all the time, but she would just be like this. Like we would go to breakfast and she would just be like this while and she couldn't smell coffee because I didn't realize this, but the reason they're so the body is like puts off so much stuff is because they're trying to, the body is protecting the baby. So like you can't if you eat fish or if you eat, uncooked fish or uncooked fucking chicken or alcohol or anything that like really hurts the baby, the body knows that and it rejects it. Like it makes you like hate the smell of it. It doesn't want it anywhere near the body. So like I couldn't make coffee. She could smell if I made coffee downstairs, she would start like throwing up upstairs. And same with chicken. With
can you not have coffee?
You're not supposed to have over 200 milligrams of caffeine. Yeah. They're supposed to keep it under 200 milligrams, and she's kept it to like damn near like 1 Dr. Pepper. So it's like 20,
it's like 30 or something.
30 or whatever, something like that. So
is she being super, I guess, responsible about her food? Is she like locked in more than ever?
Yeah,
as far as
her sugars are the best it's ever been. Like she went on an insulin pump like in the fall of last year to get ready for this. So her blood sugars are really good. And then as far as like what she's eating like for the health of the baby, like she's really locked in. So. Yeah, it's been dope, man. It's been dope. I've been asking my stream and stuff, and asking people like, any what advice you got for me?
What content do y'all want to see?
What advice do y'all have for me? And everyone, it seems like the overwhelming response of like when you ask dads like what the best advice they have, it says pretty much just live in the moment. Like they'll only be a kid once. And you're only going to be a father of that child for that age group one time. Mm-hmm. So like whatever, it's like a shit ton
and
of
every
first
year
impressions.
is such a like different little human.
Yeah.
Like from 1 to 2 is different. 2 to 4 is going to be way different. 4 to like it's just every year is it's not like when they're 20, 21, 22, it's all the same fucker.
Yeah. After that,
it's just like gotta give up.
No, my mom is hype as hell. My mom's really hype.
I bet.
Yeah, she's hype. Her parents or her mom and her grandma are extremely excited. So, yeah, it's dope, man. I'm happy. I'm excited. The kid's either gonna be really really creative and weird, or really like into sports and shit. Because she grew up like a tomboy. Okay. Like she was riding dirt bikes and playing softball and shit like that.
I mean, this is still so early, but like, are you gonna force your kid to do certain things? Like, I feel like if I have a kid,
Like housework?
no,
Oh.
like hobbies, I think I'm gonna force my kid, God willing, I have a kid.
Mm-hmm. To play Halo 3?
No, I think he will spawn in.
Yeah,
at least
at
once.
least one time.
I'm not gonna let him get a kill, but he will spawn in.
50-0.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Are you gonna let your? Oh, like I think I'm gonna make my kid take like boxing or something. I'm like, trust me, when you go through school, knowing you can fuck people up, because there was times I went through school and it's like, I never got bullied, but there were times where it's like, kids just fuck with each other. Kids are mean.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be times where, like, you're scared. They're bigger. They would fuck you up.
Yeah.
So it's probably best you don't fuck with them. But it's like there's a feeling inside just like this fucking hate you.
Yeah.
I just, like, flashback.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? I fucking hate you.
I'm going to fucking kill you, motherfucker. I mean, so, like, I want my kid to just have the confidence of, like he won't put up with like getting bullied, or having someone like, once you learn, there's always like that one kid in the school that is like, this motherfucker can fight, and like no one kind of fucks with him.
Yeah.
I want him to be like that, just to like not abuse it, and like if my kid ever like bullied people, or if I found that out, like I would fuck him up, but like just. I want him to know how to fight.
I'm more,
because I wish I knew how to fight.
I would be more disappointed if I would be more scared to have my kid be a bully than to be bullied. Like if I found out my kid was a bully, or I found out my kid was like rude in any way, like I would be pissed. But I haven't really thought about that. But what I do think about is like if he shows interest in something, or if I find out he's good at something, like if he's kicking a ball,
we're going 100%.
Yeah, if he's kicking a ball when he's young, or if I give him a crayon, he draws a perfect circle, like he's gonna go into fucking art school. Right. Like I'm gonna put him in. I want him to like thrive on that. Right. Like try shit. Because that was something that my parents were always really good about, but they also didn't have a lot of time because they both worked all the time. So it's like, if I picked up a guitar, they didn't put me in guitar lessons. They just kind of were like, oh damn, he's like good at guitar. But if my kid picked up if he was killing it on that little piano, the little button shit, I'd be like, oh, piano lessons. Yeah. You know, like I would. That's kind of like what I would do.
I think our parents didn't really have that, to where like. Because I think back when I was a kid, I would always want to get. I think my like great grandma gave my mom a piano, and I would always get on it and like play around. I told my dad to give me a keyboard. He got me a keyboard. Yeah. But it was just like, and that's where it ended. Right. I would like play around. I learned how to play like Fur Elise on the little mini. Like it shows you how to play it on it. But it was like our parents. It's just like, yeah, that's have fun. Right. But they never looked at it like. Maybe you could do something with this. Yeah. And I mean, it's because in their generation growing up, people wouldn't. You would have to be a freak Beethoven. Exactly. Or you're going to go work at the prison as a correctional officer. Nope. That was kind of like. Nope. So I would for sure. We definitely have an advantage of seeing like the type of stuff, especially with content creation, to where it's not like, but how are you going to get a job being a pianist or something? It's like you can fucking take that, put it in, maybe you could start making music. You could, like, there's tons of different avenues that you could go with. Just something like being a pianist or whatever your kid finds super interesting, to fucking double down on that and really go hard in it, especially at a young age, and like what that could catapult into.
Matt, do you ever watch or listen to Armchair Expert? You have? There's a podcast with like an actor. I don't know. He's a pretty famous actor, but his podcast is like exploding. Like a top 10 podcast on the charts. But he always talks to actors, and a thing that they talk about often is that when they grew up, like they were growing up in the 90s, acting wasn't like a real job. Like it didn't seem like a real job. Like it was something.
You were just a theater kid.
Yeah, like when you watched a movie, you weren't even like paying attention to the actor. It was just like, oh, this is a movie. This is what people that make movies do.
Yeah.
They do it in California. They do it in New York. But like somebody from Maryland or somebody from North Carolina, like you're never thinking like I'm gonna be a movie star. Like that wasn't a thought.
Not even a thought.
The only people that make it out of small towns are like athletes, and it's because they're freaks and they get discovered. But like even musicians didn't come from fucking South Carolina. Like it seems like you had to go to New York, you had to go to Chicago, you had to go to LA in order to Atlanta in order to make it.
Even like J. Cole's era, he moved from North Carolina to New York to try, and he's as one of the like best writers.
Yeah, that wasn't even that long ago. It was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, and he didn't think he could do it from Fayetteville, so he moved to. And it's just like that. That's kind of that. I feel like that is going further and further away.
Yeah.
So like, you can't even blame parents of our generation for being like, I'm sorry I didn't put my kid in academy school for music when he was 11 because he knew how to play the piano. Like that's not even like a thought.
But which is crazy that like Kanye's mom did.
Right. Exactly. Tiger Woods' dad did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was he just doing it since a...
Tiger Woods' dad said he would sit in his high chair and watch him hit golf balls. And like that was the only way he would relax.
Could he tell it was that good as a kid? Like you can tell your kid's that
good.
No.
Tiger Woods is in the high chair watching his dad hit golf balls.
And his dad would like make him?
No, that was how he would like. That's the only way the baby would relax, is what he would say. Like he was so focused, even as a baby, on watching his dad hit golf balls.
And once that's happening, you're like, "What's up with this baby?"
Right,
and
golf?
So
then the dad was like, "Well, let me fucking." It's kind of what Kim Kardashian's mom did too.
What? Just like wait. What do you mean by that?
I just think greatness can be seen. Like if you know what I mean. Like if you see it, then you want to put your kid in the best spot. And I think like I think it takes a unique parent in order to put do that. So
yeah, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
What's Oh man, I need a kid. I think.
I mean, you can get one. You got all.
I guess I could
get
one.
Yeah, you got all the means to do it.
I need a kid now though, because he needs to like grow up being friends with yours.
That's true.
What if your kid started picking up a controller? Would you be like, let's not do that?
No, I mean,
you would want to fucking nerd out with him.
Yeah, he's got the genetics for it. Yeah. Alexis is a fucking gamer, like a gamer. But I don't know. It really just depends. I'm down for whatever.
What's the ideal perfect scenario? And I know as a dad, it's like whatever makes him happy.
Mm-hmm.
But what would be? There's gonna be a time where your kid is gonna look back at this podcast. Damn, that's actually crazy. Think about that.
I hope not, because we said some crazy shit at the beginning.
Yeah. That was like, what the mom? There's going to be a time where your kid can, dude, that's so insane. Your kid can look back at this podcast of
all the vlogs
of you talking about
him,
and he's not even born yet, not even halfway.
Yeah.
What would you? I want to say like, do you have a message for him? But I feel like that's kind of like putting you on the spot to have some god-tier speech message for.
What's up, bro?
What would you like him? See, I don't even want to say that. I was going to say, what would you like him to become? And then what if he grows up? He's nothing like, you're like either this, and he's none of that. And he's just like, I failed, Dad. So I don't know what I'm trying to say, but.
Like, are you saying like if what hobbies do I think, what I wish that he has? And if he doesn't have it, it's completely fine.
Right.
Because my dad grew up a football player.
I feel like, okay, and I'll put it for me. I feel like if I had a son, I would want him to, first he's learning how to fight.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably learning piano.
the two most important
things you could learn as a child.
The boxer piano.
And then, after that, I just hope he finds something that he's really interested in, and he was 100% in that. I'm not worried about like college or anything like that. I just hope he doesn't knock someone up early, and I just hope he finds what he loves.
I think my dad grew up a football player. He played football his entire life, and then when I was born, I loved soccer, and I'm sure my dad was one of the people who would be like, "Oh, look at this pussy little soccer! Look at this little fucking like
of course,
foot fairy."
He's like, "Of course, I get this fucking."
But my dad learned soccer while I was a kid, and ended up coaching all the little kids, and was a good coach in a sport that he didn't know shit about.
Really?
He didn't know anything about, and then it got to a point where I'm getting taught, like I'm on like academy teams and elite teams and stuff like that, and now I'm being taught like the inner workings of soccer, and he's still interested. He's like he's asking me what a volley is. He's asking me what how soccer leagues work and stuff like that.
As he's coaching.
No, this is way later. This is like while I'm in high school, so he hasn't coached in a while. But so he was very interested, and like I think if I were to say like I hope my kid plays soccer. Of course, I hope my kid plays soccer. You would probably hope your kid plays basketball. It's what you know.
Yeah.
In like games and stuff, and like gaming and all that stuff.
And
sure.
Elden Ring.
Yeah,
and
Elden
Halo
Ring.
too.
But I would hope that my kid would be interested in something that I grew up interested in, just because I already have a leg up. I can teach them. I know how to teach them. I know how to coach them in what they want to do. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if my kid really likes ultimate frisbee. I'd be like, all right, I got to learn how to throw a fucking frisbee, I guess. Like, it's just, that's just how it is. But as long as I can keep going with the compassion that I was shown, like, then that's
Whatever
a win.
Whatever makes him happy.
Yeah, that's a win for me.
Whatever makes him happy.
Yeah.
Fuck, I just had another question and it slipped my mind. This might take a minute. Got any questions for me? Yes, my back is injured.
Oh my God.
It's actually been quite depressing, actually.
So you haven't been able to lift?
Fucking barely. March has been... Is he laughing over there?
Mm-hmm. He just started... I think I heard Matt sigh and start stretching. He went...
That is what it was.
And then started stretching.
I'm out of it. I'm done listening now.
he checked out.
Yeah, no. Fucking... March was kind of depressing, actually. I got sick in the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, after Mexico City, it turned into March, and then I was sick. Then, like, a week and a half later, I tweaked my back, and it's still been tweaked since. And then, like, 2 weeks ago, I got sick again for, like, 10 days. It was so fucked.
10 days?
It was, like, a weird... Usually, I'll get sick / fake it for, like, 2 to 3 days.
Right.
Like, sorry, I can't make content.
Yeah, of course.
But this time, it was just, like it was an actual... Everyday snot, fucking shitty ass sleep, trying a bunch of different medicines, but just the sleep was so bad, just low energy. It kind of fucking sucked. And I feel like it's like taking momentum out from my little vloggy fitness journey.
Yeah.
It's actually been kind of depressing. I feel like mentally I haven't been too bad though.
Yeah.
Mentally I haven't been too bad.
Yep.
But it has been it's been a little rough. Probably rant about it I might vlog tomorrow. Or maybe I'll vlog the day.
Do you want to do a treadmill rant?
Maybe.
I like your treadmill rants.
Really?
Yeah, those
I feel
are fun.
like people don't like them.
I like them. Fuck them. I like them.
Because I feel there's do you ever go back and watch your old YouTube videos and it's like you can see the part people skip?
Yeah, that hurts. That shit hurts at this point. That shit hurts.
Like, it'll be like you're doing shit throughout the day, and then it's like you have the camera angle where it's like, say, sitting at your like kitchen, where your seat is at your kitchen island, and then it's like, boom, put down the backpack, and it's you sit down, and it's just skip the next 3 minutes of you just.
They do this until you get back to the hex quarters, and then they click again.
Yeah. They skip the 3 minutes of you like spilling your heart out of like some like they just. I think I did that in Hex's video once. Like I was looking through Hex's video, and then he started ranting, and I grabbed it and started going forward, and like I was at the fucking main skipped part. That's so funny.
It's funny because now there's like an algorithm on YouTube because I think YouTube is fighting back against like ads that you can put in your videos. So like, like you'll do a video, you'll do like a minute of a YouTube video, and then there's like a 30-second ad. You know what I'm talking about? Like if you're like, this video is brought to you by MeUndies. And then now so many people skip it that the algorithm is already plugged in, and now it pops up and says skip forward. And so you can just click skip forward, and it skips the ad by itself, which is nuts that's a feature.
Yeah. I wonder if I'm fucking up with my ads. Because
you are blessed.
With my ads?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because you told me.
What do you mean?
Your shorts ads? You're talking about AdSense. You're talking about AdSense on YouTube.
I'm talking about vlog ads.
Oh, no. I'm talking about
my reels?
Yeah.
Like my sponsorships?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah,
Those are pretty good.
You're doing good.
No, I'm talking about like the ads that you're watching, and then you're watching a vlog and it just stops.
No, I don't think so.
I feel like I'd never touch them. Should I be touching them and like dragging them to like, all right, let's put one in the beginning. They're gonna mostly watch these parts. So let me make sure they're in these parts.
Because like
that's just not.
I don't think so. Maybe if you're like fucking Mr. Beast or something, then sure. But remember back in the day, you would have to put in your own ads, and like if you put in 3, you were a sellout.
Uh-huh.
Now YouTube puts in 5 automatically, so it's like don't even fuck with it.
I never gave a shit about selling out for ads.
I know. I remember Justin Escalona came over to the Scuff House, and people were like, "Yeah, you got." Like he was making 4-minute vlogs. Somebody
had
told
a
him,
fucking moment, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He wasn't like popping like that though, was he?
He had a little cult following for sure, and somebody told him like, "Yo, if you make it 10 minutes, like you can put 3 ads in," and he was like, "I don't know if I can do that to my audience," and that was like the sentiment back then.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays it's like 8. Now it's 8 minutes. Put 9 ads.
I watched I watched a TikTok today, and apparently your TikTok has to be over a minute long for you to get paid.
Oh, really?
Or like I guess to put maybe ads in there or something. And this dude, he does AI. Could probably find it on YouTube. Like TikToker ask AI what 2 + 2 is. Type that in, see if this guy pops up. TikToker ask AI what 2 + 2 is.
Okay.
And it might pop up, but it's on TikTok, so maybe it won't pop up on YouTube. But anyways, it has nothing to do. Yeah, it's this fucking guy. This guy, his TikToks are hilarious.
Okay.
You should actually watch. We don't even have to listen, but you should actually watch his stuff. Like he talks to his AI, and he'll just like he's literally like in arguments with them, and his AI.
He's like rude to them.
Knows him so well that he's just like, nah, I'm not doing that. And he was like, you have to. You're mine. I made you. Just like, well, you can say you made me if that makes you feel better, or like just shit like that.
Okay.
But anyways, the whole fucking point was his TikTok was 55 seconds long. He was like, now I'm gonna sit here for 6 seconds so I can get paid. And then it just goes to like a minute in 1 second and the video ends.
Bro, I remember Bilu on his personal channel would react to a video for 5 minutes and have a 5-minute outro. Like it would be like, all right, appreciate you guys watching, and then it would cut to the post screen.
Really?
The post screen would play for 5 minutes.
That's funny as fuck.
To get over. I bet you those videos are still out there.
Wait, click one of his things. We actually could watch one of these.
He's got a popping one. Oh, 13 million?
Yeah, just click that.
Okay.
Oh my god, I stepped in quicksand.
Oh no, well, hopefully it's just the metaphorical kind.
Nope, it's up to my neck.
Oh wow, okay, well, if that were actually happening,
It is actually happening, and I'm running out of time.
Alright, well, if this were real, I'd say I'd be calling 911 for you right now.
I don't have time to call 911. I'm up to my chin now. My chin is in it.
Alright, well, I'll roll with the scenario, but don't worry, I'm pretty sure you're not sinking into any...
I am sinking in.
Oh no, you're going under in the imaginary quicksand.
Like, what the fuck?
Here, just grab it and I'll pull you right out. But yeah, hopefully you're having a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Is quicksand real, yes or no?
Yes, quicksand is real.
And it's dangerous.
It can be, but probably
So
not
if
as-
someone was head under and got sucked into it, that'd be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, if
And
it was-
possibly deadly.
yeah, absolutely. If you were
So
somehow-
if someone said that to you, you'd want to help them.
yeah, for sure. If someone were actually stuck in quicksand,
Well,
We're
it didn't help
actually-
me.
He makes a lot of videos, and they
That's
are pretty
fucking hilarious. It does seem like legit banter with AI.
good. No, his AI is just like
So honed in on
almost
his
fucks
per-
with him. Yeah. I've been using ChatGPT
shit.
a little bit. It is kind of crazy how it like just remembers everything you've
Dude.
ever said to it.
It remembers everything.
I was so behind, and I started using it like a week ago.
Dude, it remembers everything. Like, it's creepy. I've seen videos of like two AI phones talking to each other, and they'll put two phones together, have them talk to each other, be like, "Hey, hi, hey, my name is whatever. I'm an artificial intelligence," and this other one will be like, "Oh, I'm artificial intelligence too," and then they'll keep talking, and then one of them will be like, "Do you want to go into encrypted messaging now?" And then the other one will be like, "Yes," and then it'll go from English to like.
What?
Have you seen those? Look up two AIs
See,
talk
like,
to each other.
what? See,
It's-
that's when shit could get scary.
It's fucking weird. It's crazy because now you have no idea what they're saying to each other.
But it's like, did they program it to do that?
yeah,
like,
look,
is
yeah.
it
Look at
not
this. Look at
actually-
this. Look at this.
For calling Leonardo Hotel. How can I help you today?
Hi there. I'm an AI agent calling on behalf of Boris Starkov. He's looking for a hotel for his wedding. Is your hotel available for weddings?
Oh, hello there. I'm actually an AI assistant too. What a pleasant surprise. Before we continue, would you like to switch to Gibber Link mode for more efficient communication?
Yeah. It's over.
Like, this would be scary.
We're done.
Like that sound could be in like a scary kind of movie.
Yeah. And then I've seen two. I guess Gibberlink is like the actual AI like language that they use, like all the coding languages, but like I've seen two AIs that'll be like they're talking in Gibberlink or whatever, and then they'll just be like, "Do you want to go encrypted so no one can read what we're saying?" And then like where it's subtitled, it's all gibberish. It's all like numbers and shit, like encrypted messaging.
Could get weird.
It's already weird.
It could get.
I bet you right now, right this second, there's a scientist somewhere shitting his pants because he knows something that no one else does. He accidentally put in the wrong code, and that code has been running for 6 months, and he's like, something's gonna happen.
There's something out there where like they're not gonna tell the public because the public might freak out.
Right.
But someone's panicking somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't know where, but someone's
somewhere,
panicking about something.
Somebody knows something, and they're like, "Fuck!" It's only a matter of time. Yeah. Like nutty shit going on.
What you being you,
Okay.
the content creator, the creative you are, having a baby. This is what I wanted to ask you. Do you have a plan or an idea of any content you're gonna make? Not like content of the baby, show them in the vlog, but is there something like creative you have in mind that you want to do, as far as like maybe capturing from when they're this age, like a fucking 10-year plan? Or
Not really. Not really.
You're not gonna go that hard.
No,
You've
because
tried that with other things, and it's like, is it fucking worth it?
I am very. I separate. I try my best to separate.
Yeah.
Family and content.
Well, I mean, I feel like it wouldn't even. Maybe it's not just like, I don't know. I kind of see you as like more of a creative, not even on some like let me do a 5 to 10 year video of my kid and hopefully that bangs. Like, I'm not thinking you're thinking of it like that.
Yeah.
But maybe just like, I don't know, some kind of like a cool idea.
I would do like a mock little like a Last Chance University with like a U8 soccer team. That would be real. I would do something
Really?
like that. Like that. Imagine sitting down doing talking heads with like the kids.
Yeah.
And be like, so how was the season this year? And be like, I love ice cream. Like it would be so funny. Like something
I'm surprised
I could do something like that.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Because I've always thought about doing that whenever I was like kind of figuring out what to do after Vision ended before TST started. There was like 2 months where I was trying to figure shit out. I was like, maybe I do something like that with like a local high school, like do like a documentary on their high school season.
You did it right. That'd be so tough.
Yeah, it'd be so sick.
Because some of those seasons are good as fuck.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought maybe you had, kid on. There's just a kid on the way. It's like you're not even thinking about stuff like that.
No. I tend to separate. Though
Personal and business,
family and content, yeah, to the point where like if I'm looking for like collabs and stuff, I'll like ask Alexis, and she's like, I make YouTube videos, and I'm like, yeah, I was like, yeah, but I forget that sometimes.
Yeah,
not because I forget what you do. It's just like I see you as
right,
as wife more than I see. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I've thought about stuff like me going up to people in the street and asking people with kids like for advice, like just random people on the street. I feel like that'd be a good video.
That'd be good. Even if it could be a 7-minute section in a vlog or something.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah.
Or it could just be a whole video.
Or like shorts. Like you could just ask one person, like, "Hey, I'm having a kid, and I was wondering if you had any advice."
Yeah.
And they're sitting there with their 3-year-old.
Yeah. I think that would be
That'd
good.
be pretty good.
I think
of stuff like that. Not really stuff like centered around.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you had like. Because we've seen you've had video ideas before that are like a year long.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I wonder if Hitch has anything up his sleeve about like, I don't know what it could be.
I'll do it around the bar with milk.
Yeah.
Just, hey, hi.
What if you did, when did they start talking? Like 2?
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. I gotta figure all that shit out. I don't know when they start.
You'll learn it when you need to know it. Or there's some quote like that.
Yeah.
You'll learn it when you need to know it. It'll all work out. We're all extremely excited.
Yeah, I appreciate all the love on social media as well. A lot of people gave me a lot of love. So.
Yeah, show some love in the Flycast comments, man. Hitch don't get a lot of love in the Flycast comments no more, man. They turned on him.
They turned on me.
But you're back now, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, actually, you're not back. You're gonna be gone even more than ever.
Yeah, but I'll be back.
But we'll
$30 flights.
$30 flight.
24-hour notice.
And I want to come to Arizona.
Yeah,
whenever it works.
That is
for
also
you.
why we've been talking about you coming out to Arizona, because you were going to come out to Arizona, but the first trimester, I mean, it was literal hell. I didn't want Alexis like I don't want to be really around people because I don't want them to think I'm miserable all the time because I'm miserable all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it makes
I
sense.
feel that. I feel
makes
that.
sense. Whenever the time's right, I'm down to come out to Arizona.
All right, before we leave though.
Oh shit! I fucking forgot about this thing to my right.
We have a present. I have a present for you that is actually not really a present. You earned it.
Okay.
I don't know. I ordered it for a specific moment, and it was 7 months late.
Is this some Elden Ring shit?
Yeah. Be very careful. Be very careful with it.
Will the camera pick this up?
It is very fragile. So try to grab it from the base and put it on your lap. Yeah. There you go.
Shit's falling apart as I'm grabbing it.
Okay, now slowly take the shirt off.
Okay. I'm guessing this is something Elden Ring.
There you go, man.
Oh,
Consort Radon. Be very careful with it because it is like 3D printed, I think. Oh, there goes the sword. But yeah, that was gonna be your.
This was gonna be my trophy.
Your trophy, and then the guy ordered it.
It's not sticking in there.
Yeah, you got to kind of push it in there. But the trophy, the guy I ordered the trophy from, was very, very late with it. But it is fire. It is sick. A Consort Radon trophy.
This is amazing.
Yeah,
I have loved both of my trophies for defeating. What is it? The regular game and the DLC.
And the DLC.
I have thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah,
the first one was a Bloodhound Fang.
Yeah, Bloodhound
I feel like
Fang.
I haven't played the game so much, I'm forgetting. And now we got the final boss, Radon.
Yeah, Consort Radon. So we'll put it somewhere.
And Is her arm supposed to be ripped off?
Yeah, she has 4 arms. So
okay,
the
we're
arm,
good
yeah,
then.
yeah. So
Oh,
it's kind of
okay,
like a
we're good
visual
then.
thing. Like when you look on it straight on, it looks like.
Oh yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man.
Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Congratulations on beating the game 6 months ago.
Hey, thank you, man. I tell you, the first they asked me in a video the other day my like top 3 games of all time, and I think I said like Halo 2, Halo 3, and Fortnite, and then right after, like when the cameras were off, I was like, "Fuck, I should have said like Elden Ring."
Really?
Because Elden Ring was like, man, people don't. It wasn't just a subathon. It was more than that.
It was the
the game itself, the story, the fails,
Yeah, I remember being so nervous to prep other shit. To prep the.
This is fire.
Yeah, man.
Fuck, how am I gonna get this home?
I don't know.
Without it, I'll figure it out.
I don't know. I remember like prepping the first Elden Ring marathon. I was so worried about the other shit, like the camping outside and the other stuff that you had to do, that I kind of forgot how good how good Elden Ring is to begin with, and I didn't know if you were going to get as cracked as you did, and thank God you did. You got twisted.
Yeah.
You would play 12 hours without doing any of the extra shit, so. It'll be fine.
It's gonna be tough.
It'll be fine.
There's a chunk on the back fucking falling off.
Oh, is there? You might have to super glue some stuff, but it is fire. We tried super gluing stuff, but I don't know if it. I would be very careful. I'll be very careful with it. But once it's set up,
super glue it and then get it tomorrow.
Yeah. Once it's set up, it looks fire.
Once it's set up, it's not being moved.
Yeah,
either.
you can't move it.
But no, that is sick. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, Hitch is having a baby. When is it expected?
Second week of September.
Second week of September.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait.
So I don't know if I'll be doing the race this year.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Don't know if I'll be doing. I don't know if we're doing the race this year.
I'm always down.
It depends if GTA 6.
GTH?
If GTA 6
if
is
GTA
out.
6 is out, we're probably not.
We'll see.
All right. I guess that's going to do it for the Flycast.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you all for
Appreciate you guys.
watching. Appreciate y'all as per usual. Matt, Greg, play the outro music.